The quietest people online might be the smartest ones in the room. Think about it. While everyone's posting selfies, chasing likes, and curating their perfect digital life, there's a group of people who just don't participate. And no, they're not weird. They're not hiding. According to psychology research, they're actually displaying signs of superior emotional intelligence and secure self-esteem. The University of Copenhagen found that people who took a break from Facebook reported massively higher life satisfaction. So, what do these social media ghosts know that the rest of us don't? In this video, we're breaking down the hidden psychology of people who keep their lives offline. And trust me, by the end, you'll see social media in a completely different light. If you're ready to understand human behavior on a deeper level, hit subscribe because on this channel, we don't just scroll, we decode minds. 1. The psychology behind private lives. People who don't post pictures are usually really careful about their privacy. They want control over who knows what about their life. It's not that they're antisocial or hiding something, they're just not interested in showing off their life to an audience of people they haven't talked to since high school. Think about it. While most people post a selfie and then keep checking how many likes it got, research shows the average person checks their phone 96 times a day. Yes, 96. These people just don't need that. They feel good about themselves without needing 100 people to confirm it with a heart emoji. That's actually a sign of real confidence. 2. Self-awareness over social approval. Here's something interesting. People who post less usually have a really clear sense of who they are. They know what they care about, what their goals are, and what makes them happy. They're not trying to copy what's trending or be like some influencer. For example, they won't suddenly start posting gym selfies just because everyone else is, or pretend to love hiking when they actually don't. We all know that person who posted one hiking photo in 2019 and never went again. A study in the journal Cyber Behavior, and Social Networking found that people with lower social media usage actually had stronger self-concept clarity. Basically, they know who they are without needing the internet to tell them. Their happiness comes from inside, not from comments saying goals or you're amazing. 3. Inner confidence versus external validation. Some people need likes and comments to feel worthy. But the people who stay off social media, they already feel complete without all that. Psychologists call this secure self-esteem. It means their confidence doesn't go up and down based on how many people viewed their story. Research from York University found that people who base their self-worth on social media approval experience more stress, anxiety, and even physical health problems. Meanwhile, people who don't post, they're out here living their best lives without documenting it every 5 minutes. They don't post a cute photo to prove they're attractive or fun, they already know their worth. And honestly, that makes them way less anxious and more focused on real-life stuff that actually matters. 4. Mindful living over mindless posting. People who rarely post tend to be deeper thinkers. They don't just react or follow the crowd. They actually pause and ask themselves, does this need to be shared? Does this matter? They'd rather have one real conversation with a friend over coffee than post something for 500 acquaintances to scroll past in 0.3 seconds. Studies show that meaningful face-to-face interactions increase happiness and decrease loneliness far more than digital interactions do. They judge themselves by their own standards, not by what gets the most engagement. That's why their friendships tend to be more genuine. They're about real connection, not collecting followers like Pokemon cards. 5. Mental health over digital performance. A lot of people who avoid posting have figured something out. Social media is basically a highlight reel, not real life. Everyone posts their best moments, the perfect date, the amazing meal, the flattering angle. Nobody posts the fight they had right after that date, or the fact that they felt lonely later that night, or that they took 47 photos to get that candid shot. So, what happens? You're sitting at home in your pajamas comparing your regular life to everyone else's best moments, and you end up feeling like you're not good enough. According to a study published in the Journal of Social and Clinical Psychology, limiting social media use to 30 minutes per day led to significant reductions in loneliness and depression. People who stay off social media have realized this game is rigged. They'd rather protect their mental health than play along. If you know someone who rarely shares anything online, don't mistake their silence for insecurity. They might actually have a stronger sense of self than the constant posters. They've figured out that their worth isn't measured in likes or views. That kind of quiet certainty, that's genuine confidence. At the end of the day, We're human beings, not highlight reels. We're not supposed to perform for an audience 24/7. The people who stay off social media, they remind us what it looks like to just be no filters, no performance, no need to prove anything, just real, quiet, and completely okay with being unseen. If this kind of content makes you think differently about people and behavior, hit that subscribe button. We're here to understand the why behind how people live, not just watch what they post.